What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool Burnley post-match analysis video. What did you think of the game? Who will win the Premier League title? And especially what do you think about Burnley's first goal? I have never seen a worse refereeing decision than that. Alisson was clearly impeded. They had one Burnley player ahead of him, one Burnley player behind him, and basically they sandwiched him, they pinned him down, forcing Alisson, on the ground. He couldn't jump, and for some weird reason the referee gives that as a goal. If VAR is in place, that goes to VAR and that's disallowed. Everybody, even rival fans, have to admit that was a shocking decision. And yesterday's Sterling offside, today's Alisson, blunder by the referees. It just shows that referees are not up to the standard of the Premier League players. The Premier League is one of the most, if not the most entertaining league in the world, but the referees are not up to the standard. And it's just not for Liverpool, not just for Liverpool, but for all the teams. All the time, in almost every single Premier League game, they make a huge mistake. But Liverpool showed brilliant reaction. We turned the game around in like 15-20 minutes and it was a brilliant display. Adam Lallana, many people including myself was questioning why did Lallana start this game, but he showed why. He is in really good form, and Jurgen Klopp is the man who watches these players train all the time, and Jurgen Klopp himself said that Lallana was the best player in training. He was outstanding, and he was outstanding in his game. And the way that Lallana closed down the Burnley player and tackled him to have the opportunity for Mané to score the second Liverpool goal was just brilliant. So Lallana didn't get an assist, but that was almost like an assist, and I'm so happy for Firmino, who is back on the score sheet. And Mané doesn't get the credit he deserves. Mané is now in his best goal scoring season, almost the best goal scoring season ever in terms of his goals to games ratio. This is Mané's best season. He has 70 goals in total, 16 goals in the Premier League. He's just 2 goals off the Premier League top scorer, which is, I think, Aguero. He's just 1 goal behind Mohamed Salah in the Premier League top scorers chart, and Mané has 2 goals in this one. And he missed an open goal. I have no idea how. That was really astonishing how Mané missed that open goal in the second half. And my man of the match was Mané, but Lallana was brilliant, Van Dijk was brilliant as usual, and also Firmino had 2 pretty easy goals, but otherwise Firmino also played well. And I think Salah is also back to his best. Salah was very sharp today, and he was unlucky not to get on the score sheet, which is a really worrying statistic that Salah hasn't scored for like 5 or 6 games in a row, which is his longest stretch in a Liverpool shirt where he didn't score. But I think that Salah hopefully can prove doubters wrong, that he can score in big games and go to Bayern Munich, and hopefully Salah will get to score a goal there. And this was a massive 3 points for Liverpool, because now Liverpool are 1 point behind Man City, and we play against Fulham before Manchester City play their game, because the weekend where we play Fulham, Manchester City will have an FA Cup game, so we can go top of the Premier League, and Man City will have another pressure situation potentially. So Fulham-Liverpool is the next league game, and then after that Fulham host Manchester City, so it will be interesting how both teams cope with a pretty tough away game. And Burnley didn't really do much in this one. I mean, they didn't even deserve that first goal, of course, and apart from that they only threatened once or twice, and the second Burnley goal made the game very nervous, because Liverpool were 3-1 up and very, very comfortable. By the way, the third Liverpool goal, what is the goalkeeper doing? Andrew Heaton, he just kicks it straight to Salah. He lost concentration, and then Firmino has a tap-in after Salah is taken out. Firmino has a tap-in to score into the empty net. And the wind was incredible. I don't want to become Jurgen Klopp and talk about the weather in every game, but in this game, for the first time probably ever on my channel, I have to mention the weather, because I've never seen a wind blowing so strongly than in today's game. There was an instance where the ball was bouncing forward and the wind pushed it back when the ball was almost on the ground. Incredible, astonishing stuff. I mean, there were some goal kicks which were thrown back by the wind to the halfway line. Maybe that's why Heaton's goal kick didn't reach the Burnley players. And Burnley, after Liverpool were 3-1 up and cruising, we missed a couple of big chances. Salah and Mané really should have scored. And then Burnley have a chance through Goodmanson, a very smart pass across goal by another Burnley player, and Burnley made it interesting, 3-2, and I'm sure that most Liverpool fans had the heart in their mouths, and it was a pretty similar game to the Liverpool Crystal Palace game in that there were 2 goals in stoppage time, and thankfully Liverpool went on and scored the 4th goal, which calmed the nerves down. Mané rounds the goalkeeper brilliantly and slots it home. And I'm really happy that Liverpool are now back in form, because we have to go on and try and win every single game. And if we win every game, I think we will win the title, because Liverpool have 2 difficult games, Tottenham and Chelsea, but the crucial thing is they are both at Anfield, and at Anfield Liverpool are something else. We have won all games bar 2 games at Anfield, and one is against Manchester City, the other one was against Leicester, which we really should have won that as well. And also, if Liverpool beat Tottenham and Chelsea, I think we can win the rest of the games. And Man City have a brutal April, where they will have Champions League quarterfinals, they will have FA Cup, potentially quarter or semi-finals, and also they have Crystal Palace away, Manchester United away, and Tottenham at home, all coming in April, in a very brutal, hectic fixture list. And Man City already have quite a few injuries. They have Fernandinho out, John Stones out, Laporte just came back from injury. So the only hope that Liverpool have is to win every single game from now until the end of the season, and that would put Liverpool in a very good position. That would put us on like 95 points, I think. And if Liverpool don't win the league with 95 points, then I'm sorry, but nobody can blame Liverpool here, because 95 points is more than enough in 99% of the seasons to win the league. The most points that didn't win the title was 89 by Manchester City in the season where Aguero scored in stoppage time for Manchester City to win their first ever league title. And I think it would be very interesting if both Liverpool and Manchester City finish on 90 points or more and one of them don't win the title, because that could certainly happen. That's a big possibility. It looks like Man City and Liverpool are the strongest teams by far in the Premier League. What is also very comforting and very good news is that Liverpool don't have to look over their shoulders. Tottenham are gone. They lost to Southampton yesterday, and that puts them out of the title race for good. And also now Liverpool have, I think, a 12-point advantage over Tottenham with a much better goal difference. And basically Tottenham need to win all their games remaining, which is nigh on impossible, because they still go to Manchester City and Liverpool away from home, Tottenham. And also they need Liverpool to drop 13 points in total between now and the end of the season in 8 games, and I just can't see that happening at all. So I think it's safe to say that Liverpool and Man City will finish in the top 2 positions, and let's just go for it. Let's go for this title and let's try and win this. And I was really impressed with Mané today. I think Mané is the player that keeps Liverpool ticking over the line, because both Firmino and Salah had very inconsistent seasons. I was just checking our goal scorers numbers, and Salah has 20 goals. Don't get me wrong, that's an outstanding season. But last season Salah had 44 goals, so more than double that. Firmino this season has 13 goals with scoring 2 today, which is not a bad season by Firmino. But last season he had 27 goals, double that. And Mané is the player that keeps scoring goals to help Liverpool over the line. And Mané has something like 7 goals in 8 games, which is an outstanding run of form for Mané. And apart from the 0-0 draws that we had against Bayern, Man United and Everton, in all the other games that Liverpool scored goals in, since like almost in the beginning of February, Mané has scored every single time when Liverpool score a goal. Mané score a goal, and even when Liverpool just only scored 1 goal, it was Mané. So huge credit goes out to Mané, and I'm really happy how he's improving, and it looks like the best is yet to come for Mané, because he's getting stronger, he's getting much better in terms of his finishing. And even if he scored 2 goals, I have to say that Mané should have had a hat-trick, where Trent Alexander-Arnold whips in a brilliant cross, and Mané, how did he bounce the ball on the ground and then hits the crossbar and goes out. I have no idea how that happened, but also a little bit of a concern. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the commentator said that he had a shoulder injury, so he had to come off, and Sturridge came on, and Sturridge gave an assist to Mané before the last goal, which also credit to Sturridge for that. So happy for him as well that he contributed to today's victory. But let me know who will win the Premier League title. I was really happy with this performance and the result. But the referees, honestly, VAR can't come soon enough in the Premier League. I'm looking forward to next season, where VAR will be implemented in the Premier League, and Liverpool will get so many penalties, because Burnley had a very similar situation to the last Paris Saint-Germain Man United incident, where Rashford scored the penalty which put Man United through. This time it's Taylor who turns his back and the ball hits his elbow, and it's almost the same scenario of Kimpembe. And you know, Man United got a penalty because the Champions League had VAR. Because the Premier League doesn't have a VAR, that wasn't given as a penalty. Also, the first Burnley goal with VAR, it's 100% not a goal. Even all the commentators said it. Liverpool should have won 5-1 in this one. I don't think we will catch Manchester City in terms of our goal difference, because Liverpool's goal difference is now 51 and Man City's goal difference is 58, so we need to make up 7 goals in total. But who knows, if we can beat some teams by a lot of goals, it can happen, because Man City are not playing as well as they can. But so far Liverpool have been pretty inconsistent in the last 2 months. So let's hope that this will put Liverpool into gear. I'm really looking forward to the Bayern Munich-Liverpool game. I will be covering that as well on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome. See you later. Goodbye.